After my sister died, my partner used to call my sister's name every time we slept together, just because he thought I was her killer and wanted to shame me in this way. When I couldn't stand his torture and asked for a divorce, he went off the deep end and kissed me. I, Althea Rose Brown, reject you before I could finish. Killian crushed his lips against mine in a brutal kiss. I tried to push him away, but he wouldn't relent. Biting my lips harshly, he claimed me once again, refusing to stop until he had what he wanted. If anyone is rejecting anyone, it will be me rejecting, not the other way around. Understood. Killian's voice was calm, but the menace in it made me shrink back. I nodded, terrified. The courage I had summoned to defy him just hours ago had vanished completely. Killian had conquered my body and soul. He left me with nothing but pain, convinced that a murderer like me deserved no better. Afterward, Killian left the room. He didn't return for an entire month, and for that, I was grateful. Ever since the pack discovered I was Alpha Killian's maid and he dragged me into his house, no one had visited me, not even parents. I wasn't allowed to leave the house, not even once. For 6 long months, I had been trapped here, ever since that fateful night when Killian and I realized we were mates. Today, my wolf was restless, her anxiety seeping into me and worsening my already dismal mood. You look pale, Sean said, checking my forehead. You're burning up. Let me get you some medicine. Okay, thank you, Sean. She was the only one who genuinely cared about me, and I was deeply grateful for her kindness. I felt dizzy and unwell, though I wasn't sure why. But then, suddenly, something clicked in my mind, and I rushed to the bathroom. I checked my sanitary pads and felt my face go pale. I knew this could happen, but even so, I had no idea how to deal with it, no idea how to face what was coming. Half an hour later, when Sean returned with medicine, she found me crying on the bathroom floor. Sweetheart, what's wrong? Sean asked, concerned as she saw me trembling. I couldn't stop sobbing. Sean, my period is late. I looked up at her in terror. What do I do? What do I do now? Fear consumed me, and she asked. She didn't look surprised, more like she had been expecting this. Don't panic. Let's stay calm, okay? I'll get a test kit, and we'll find out for sure. Sean stood up, helping me to my feet. Come on, let's get you to bed first. Even I could hear the uncertainty in her voice, because deep down, we both already knew the answer. But I nodded anyway, not wanting to think about it. I couldn't let myself think about it. Half an hour later, Sean returned with a small package and handed it to me. When the results appeared, neither of us was surprised to see 2 lines. Positive, I was pregnant, with Killian's child. I swallowed hard and stared at my reflection in the mirror. I barely recognized the woman looking back at me. She looked so haggard. My once long, shiny hair was now dull and tangled. I looked utterly unkempt, and now I was pregnant. Sean, he's going to kill the baby. He'll force me to get rid of it. I shook my head. I don't want that. I could already imagine Killian's fury when he found out that the woman he despised most was carrying his child. He would show no mercy. He'd terminate this pregnancy as coldly as he did me. No, the alpha wouldn't. Sean began, but she was crying too. You don't understand. He'll kill the baby. My breathing grew ragged as panic took over. Sean guided me to lie down on the bed. We'll figure this out later. Okay, right now, you need to rest. Sean stayed by my side until I fell asleep, then left the room to give me some peace, but I was jolted awake at midnight by commotion in the living room. I didn't